Have you ever wondered how computers seem to be getting smarter? One of the biggest reasons is machine learning. Imagine teaching a computer to learn from experience, just like we do. That's machine learning in a nutshell. Instead of being explicitly programmed for every task, machines can now learn and improve on their own. This has opened up a universe of possibilities. From personalized recommendations on streaming services to self-driving cars, machine learning is transforming our world at an incredible pace. It's like giving computers a brain that can adapt and evolve. But how does it all work? At its core, machine learning is about recognizing patterns in data. Just like our brains learn to distinguish between different objects and sounds, machines can be trained to identify patterns in vast amounts of information. The more data we feed them, the better they become at making predictions and decisions. It's like giving a computer a giant puzzle and letting it figure out how all the pieces fit together. Imagine a child learning to identify different animals. You show them pictures of cats, dogs, birds, and fish, pointing out their unique characteristics. At first, the child might make mistakes, but with each new example, they start to recognize the patterns that distinguish one animal from another. Machine learning works in a similar way. We feed algorithms, which are like recipes for learning, massive amounts of data. This data could be anything, images, text, numbers, and the algorithm's job is to find patterns and relationships within that data. For example, to teach a machine to recognize cats in pictures, we would show it thousands of images labeled as cat and not cat. The algorithm would analyze these images, identifying features like pointy ears, whiskers, and a furry tail that are common to cats. Over time, the machine would develop a model of what a cat looks like, allowing it to accurately identify cats in new, unseen images. Just like the child learning about animals, the machine learns through experience and repetition. Training a machine learning model is like teaching a dog new tricks, but instead of treats, we use data. There are different ways to train a machine, each with its own strengths. Let's explore three main types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning is like having a teacher who provides the right answers. We give the machine labeled data, meaning each input has a corresponding output. For instance, we might feed it images of handwritten digits along with their correct labels, 0 to 9. The machine learns to map the inputs to the outputs, eventually becoming capable of recognizing handwritten digits on its own. Unsupervised learning is like letting the machine explore a playground without a guide. We give it unlabeled data and let it discover patterns and structures on its own. This is useful for tasks like clustering similar customers based on their buying habits or identifying anomalies in financial transactions. Reinforcement learning is like training a pet with rewards and punishments. The machine interacts with an environment and learns by trial and error. For every correct action, it receives a reward, and for every wrong action, it receives a penalty. This type of learning is used in robotics, where machines learn to perform tasks like grasping objects or navigating complex environments. Machine learning is no longer a futuristic concept. It's already all around us, quietly powering many of the technologies we use every day. Let's take a look at some real-world applications of this revolutionary technology. One area where machine learning is making a huge impact is image recognition. Think about the facial recognition feature on your smartphone or the ability to search for specific objects in Google Photos. These capabilities are powered by machine learning algorithms trained on massive data sets of images. Another exciting application is natural language processing, which enables machines to understand and interact with human language. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, chatbots on websites, and even predictive text keyboards all rely on NLP. Perhaps the most ambitious application of machine learning is in the development of self-driving cars. By training algorithms on vast amounts of driving data, engineers are teaching cars to perceive their surroundings, make decisions, and navigate roads without human intervention. These are just a few examples of how machine learning is transforming our world. From healthcare to finance, education to entertainment, this powerful technology is poised to revolutionize countless industries in the years to come. What new wonders will we unlock as machines continue to learn and evolve?